watch Hammer Time TV every Sunday morning at 10:30 on Channel 2.
Every surgeon is a doctor, but if you need an operation, you want someone that specializes in your specific condition. Someone that's done hundreds of similar cases because, let's face it, experience really matters. The same holds true when it comes to your roofing specialist. Wouldn't you agree with me, Tony?
I do agree with you, Ben. There's many guys out there with a pickup truck and ladder rack, but many of them lack the experience. You want to make sure they're properly licensed and insured, and it is easy to get reviews online nowadays. But you do have to do your homework. You want to see the projects of the previously installed roofs by the same contractor that you want to hire.
And I would think any contractor that's offended by asking for references might be a red flag.
Yes, Ben, I do agree. If anything, they should be proud to give you that reference.
What should people expect of their roofer prior to signing on that dotted line?
If you call us for a roof estimate, we guarantee you to ask 3 questions. First question is, how long have you lived in the house? And hopefully you lived long enough for us to ask you second question, which would be if you have any leaks in the house. And third question, if you have any heat escape. And that would be in the summer you experience too much heat in the house, in the winter you'll experience ice buildup on your roof.
Now that you've asked those 3 questions, we're standing outside the house, what are we looking for?
Every roof is different, and when we do a visual inspection, we look for certain things that are missing and certain things that we can tune up on the existing roof. We'll go out, check for how many layers the roof has. We offer complete tear-offs only because of our warranties that we offer.
Gotcha.
How big is the roof? And for visual damages such as missing step flashing, improperly flashed chimneys or walls, curling on the shingles, that's a sign that there's poor ventilation. Many customers don't know that most roofs fail from the inside of the attic rather than the outside because of improper ventilation. After doing visual inspection, we guarantee to give you a written estimate before we leave your driveway. In that estimate, everything will be itemized, detailed.
What about transport and permits? And
all of those items will be in the same estimate. You'll have the specs of the material, the start date, and potential completed date.
Tony, I think start and completion dates are really the most important thing that you just said, because you'll put the down payment down with the contractor and you won't see him for 3 or 4 months. Then he comes back, does a little bit of work, and
that is a common issue out there. We try to stay as close as possible to the promised date, weather permitting, and to give you peace of mind, we don't take a penny down until we start a job.
Well, that makes sense to me. Asking the right questions, using the best materials, and having the most qualified people do the work equals a job well done every time. And that's the AVA Roofing way. Right, Tony?
That is right.
Tony, how do people get in contact with you?
To contact us, you can simply visit our website, avaroofing.com, or ask your neighbor because we probably did their roof too.